Good morning, masters. How's it going? How are you? Today is a holiday in Argentina, but I have an opening. The first thing I would like to do is, look, I bend down. I'm going to take one. The grass blade. The first thing I want us to do is to become aware that we are on Earth. That makes us laugh a lot. With one cruise, we analyzed many nights. When we looked at the stars last night, for example, and we said how crazy it is that people question some things and do not question, for example, the fact that we are floating in the middle of a space, in a sphere, that no matter which side we are on, we are not going to fall, and that this wonderful sphere generates food, generates oxygen, generates life, and that also we are made of the same elements as that earth, and that we are here, and that we can relate, love each other, reproduce, hug each other. How wonderful it is to be here. It's impressive. So the first thing I wanted to do with that little grass is to become aware that we are the earth, and we are on earth, and that we are having a unique experience. And that experience is the experience in which we are gestating a human experience. I owe you this episode. Some videos ago I told you that we could talk about 1,000 symptoms, but that today we are going to go a little deeper. Then we saw, for example, the people who relate with a lot of people of the same name. We saw the case of Carlos, who has had 9 girlfriends called Veronica. 9 times Veronica in his life, guys. And the cases of people who related to people of the same name in pairs. I mean cases of individuals who always met 2 different people with the same name almost at the same time. It is even stronger because there is a case of those 2 women that he knew that both had daughters with the same name. That is, in pairs, in pairs, in pairs. The key was, of course, as I told you in the first book, that is a case of the first book, that before him in the family there were dead twins, and they had put them the same name in male and female. For example, James Alexander and Jamie Alexandra. Those twins had died before he was born, and he always found his partners in pairs. Well, based on that, we said, how can it be that people appear to him with the same name? And the answer is, of course, we are creators of everything. It is not that they appear, but he creates them. That is much deeper and longer to explain. As a result of that, I explain loneliness to you. How can it be that there are people who are beautiful, ugly, heavy, thin, tall, low, white, of color, whatever it may be, that are alone, women or men who are alone all their lives, or that they have a partner, they have a child and they are alone after that, or they have a partner, they have 2 children and they are alone after that. I told you about that. It's called hidden infertility. Even if they already had a child, even if they had 2 children, the key may be in the next one. A memory, for example, in which the 3rd child died, or when the 3rd child was born, the mother died. Then I have 2 children and after that I'm alone, and I never have more children. But do you say that people just live, that it is a global conspiracy for this person to be alone? No, you will see that you will find the explanation of that if you accept that we are creators. That we are creators of reality. We create our reality from the unconscious mind. And somebody could ask, then that means that, for example, I am the creator of everything that happens to me in terms of business, economy, everything. And we always say, in Humano Puente, what is difficult is for people to realize in the first place that they are creators, in second place, that they assume it, and third, the most difficult, that they put it into practice. Because when you put into practice being a creator, of everything and of everyone, you will even see that suddenly the consultation that you are having of any practice, if you are applying something, my question is, to whom? To whom? In Humano Puente, the proposal is that whoever comes to consultation is me, and he or she comes to heal me. As we say, we heal together. Every child that has been born is because I understood. Every person that changed their life is because I understood. Every person that had a partner is because I understood. The true depth of humano puente is in that. People always ask us, what is it that you feel in resonance with the Ho'oponopono that Pablo mentions? This that humanity does not understand. Humanity talks all the time about we are one, but does not act like they believe we are one. Here we say, for example, the chosen. In English it is the one. The one. That proposal has a much closer name, and some may ask, then everything that happens to me in my economy is because of me. Of course, if there is no one else in your universe, but I had a problem with the bank, you could analyze, for example, the name of the bank. What did you want the money for? To build a house. Let's see what happened in your universe. Let's see if you can build a house. You will see in the economy seminar what happened in the universe of a person who could not buy his house. And there you will say, of course, then this person is doing everything possible to not buy a house all the time. Yes. And what is he doing, for example? He is making the bank not give him the loan. He is making the person who was going to sell him the house no longer want to sell it once the bank gives him the loan. He is doing when someone lends him the money. He gives the money to his brother and that brother never returns the money. And that happened 4 or 5 times. That happens to us humans. And what about my ventures, my company? Are the numbers going down in my company because I am creating it? Yes, I can tell you the case of people who participated in the economy seminar and that they had the same name as someone who had scammed his parents. So everything he earned went to his father's account. And he realized that during the seminar, and that money is already traveling to another country because it was his. And so all those things. This episode covers all humanity. It covers the personal unconscious. It covers the total unconscious structure. And it makes a person prove all the time that he or she is creating a reality. And from here I would write this within quotation marks in order to free time because it has been attached to a history. And if that history to which time is attached goes in the anti-biological direction, being frowned upon by the clan, child deaths, separations, and more, time is going to lock. And since time is attached to matter, matter is going to lock, and you are going to start working on matter. That's why this economy seminar is for everyone, for all disciplines, all people, for the one who wants to see it because it is the economy from the unconscious mind, how we generate our economy, how we create our economy from the unconscious mind. Well, see you in the next video. I love you. I send you a big hug.